Blue Jays are the AL East champions.
And a ground ball fair. Guerrero to Lauer, and they've done it. Blue Jays are American League East Division champions.
The Jays came into Sunday's game tied atop the division with the New York Yankees. But Toronto held the tiebreaker after beating the Yankees in the regular season. The Jays came out swinging, outscoring the Tampa Bay Rays 5-1 in the first inning. Toronto went on to win the game 4-13. The Jays earned a bye to the American League Division Series and will face the winner of the Wild Card Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Yankees. The Jays are searching for their first Major League Baseball title since 1993. And with me now is Andrew Zuber, co-host of the Less Than Jays podcast. Andrew, welcome. How big of a deal is tonight's win, and what does it mean for the Jays?
Well, thank you for having me, Renee. It's a very big deal. The baseball playoffs, they're very random. They're very crazy. Anything can happen. They played this huge, long 162-game season, and then all of a sudden it's best of 3 in the wild card. And that, as many Jays fans can know right now, is a very tenuous place to be. You can lose your whole season in 48 hours. By winning the American League East tonight, they've guaranteed themselves basically a week off. The first game of the ALDS isn't until Saturday, so they've given themselves plenty of time to rest, to get healthy, and to sort of unwind after a very tense end of the season, and get to see 2 other teams slug it out to see who they will play against. So just by doing this, they've already gotten further than they have since 2016. With the previous times they made the playoffs, they were in the wild card and then lost, so they've already made progress on where they were for the last 9 years. So a pretty big night to be a Jays fan for sure.
Let's talk about the game. How much of a boost did those 2 home runs by Alejandro Kirk give the Jays, and any other standout moments?
Absolutely. Alejandro Kirk, a well-earned curtain call tonight, got to hit the 2 home runs and give the wave out of the dugout. The final score could be a little deceiving if you just saw the box score. You see the final score and you go, they won by 9, must have been a cakewalk. There were a few moments early in this game where you could find a Jays fan who was pretty nervous. 5-1 lead that you mentioned there off the top became a 5-4 lead just a few innings later. But the Blue Jays, the power and I think the excitement, once those 2 Kirk home runs went over the fence, I think that got a little momentum rolling downhill. And once the bats came alive for everybody, it was no more concern about clinching that division, that's for sure.
And very quickly, we've only got a few seconds left, but how big is the potential for the Jays to get to the World Series and win this year?
Anything can happen in short baseball playoff series. They've gone on runs this year where they had months where they didn't lose more than 3 games out of 7 for any stretch for weeks at a time, and it only takes 1 month like that to make a run for the World Series.
All right, let's go Blue Jays. Andrew, thank you very much for this. Appreciate your time. That is Andrew Zuber, co-host of the Less Than Jays podcast.
My pleasure.